Hi, welcome to All Things Pool. My name is Roy Pastor. I'm your host today. We have a great match between pro player Mike Dechaine and a very good local league player by the name of James Chirco. Chirco is a skill level 9 in the APA, and I believe is about a 653 Fargo. This is a great opportunity to see what a skill level 9 looks like playing a pro player in 9-ball. We have a race to 7, alternating breaks, and we're playing Call the 9. Mike is a friend of mine, and I asked him to come down on this particular night to take on some of our better league players, and Chirco is probably the highest ranked league player, at least APA league player in that area. So he came down and had a lot of fun. I remember at the beginning of the match, he asked me if he should let, the guy win or feel good. I said, absolutely not. I want you to show the league players what it looks like to play pro pool. So Chirco break, had the first break. Remember, it's going to be alternating breaks. The gentleman in the front top left is named Roger Boucher. Roger is a New England pool champion. He's won several in his day. With this match is taking place at St. Joe's Club in Fitchburg that unfortunately became defunct after COVID. And Roger was the man in New England in terms of pool. Matter of fact, St. Joe's Club was the hub for the Northeast in pool. When guys like Mosconi or Irving Crane or some of the old-timers would come up, they would seek out Roger for exhibition matches, and often they were at St. Joe's Club. So this is let's talk a little bit about the difference and what it means to be a APA skill level 9. Let's talk about what it is to be a skill level 7 in 8-ball. The skill levels in the APA run, I believe, from 2 being the lowest to 7 in 8-ball, and an 7 being the highest you can get. In terms of FargoRate, a 7 in the APA. Oh, look at this safety! Look at that. Puts it right in between those two balls. That's perfect speed control. But in this case, a Fargo 7, an APA 7, starting a low-ranked APA 7, is about a 500 in Fargo. A little bit lower than a lot of people would expect. Of course, you could be a pro player playing Fargo and still be a 7. It maxes out. But a 7 in the APA will be about a 500 Fargo and will go up from there. A 6 in the APA would be in the upper 400s in Fargo. It may not be what a lot of people expect. So Chirco is actually a pretty high-ranked for an APA player. Most APA 7s, I'd say, fall around a 550 Fargo or so. Chirco is over 100 points higher than that. So he is 653 in Fargo. So he would be a very high-level league APA player. And Mike Dechaine takes pretty easily, takes the first rack. This is a race to 7. Alternating breaks, rack your own. Roger is a referee. Roger's our referee, and he enjoyed this. I can tell you he enjoyed this very, very much. So just to finish up our discussion on the ratings for the APA, if you have a 100-point difference in Fargo, so for instance, if you're a 400 and you're playing a 500 in FargoRate, it is expected that the 500 player, because it's a 100-point difference, will win 2 racks for every one of your racks, 2 to 1. And that's true whether it's a 300 to 400, 500 to 600, 600 to 700. It's about the higher ranked player that's 100 points will be expected to get about 2 racks to every one of the lower players' racks. The skill levels in the APA and the categories are actually about an 80-point Fargo difference within each category. So a high level 3, a low level 3, there's about an 80-point difference. Wow, Mike is firing them in. So you can actually be in the same category playing somebody almost at the same handicap, playing somebody twice as good as you. It's going to be a tough shot cut on that too. I think Mike's going to go all the way around and try to break up. He was trying to break up that 3-9. So Mike's Fargo, I believe, is in the 800s, around 800, a little higher. Chirco's a 653, so it's expected that he would get about 2 racks for every one of Chirco's. But skill level 9, let's see how he does. And Chirco's a pretty good shot. He soft rolled that, came off the rail. Mike's not going to give him too many chances. He knows that Chirco can run out a rack, so he's not going to give him too much leeway. Wow, just firing him in. Now we're going to I'm going to take a little break here and think about this shot. Let's take a little. So here Mike has to get is shooting the 6 in the corner pocket, but the 7 is right on the short rail in front of it. So how is he going to hold that cue ball in that cue ball target area that I've marked off on the side? How would you do it? Would you call your captain for a timeout and ask? Would you slow roll the cue ball? Would you hit the cue ball with some draw so it slides in and slows down? Would you perhaps put some sort of reverse English on it and hope that it holds on the 7? Would you try to hit the 7 and hope that it gets in a good position? Think about how you would make this shot. Now let's stop and take a look and see how Mike gets there. Mike made a beautiful, sent that cue ball all around the world to get perfect position. Takes a very good stroke, very nice stroke to do that. Okay, Mike takes it 2-0, race to 7. Now, I'm not going to see it in this video, but this was Mike's birthday. And I asked him, he didn't ask to get paid for this. He wanted to come. He loves pool and wanted to come meet some of the players and take on any challenges. But I asked him if he wanted anything, and he said, Roy, it is my birthday, and I would like a cake. And I wanted a chocolate coffee cake. And I had one made for him, and although you don't see it on this, we did enjoy it. We sang happy birthday, and it was a very nice evening. Okay, Chirco had a nice break, but lost control of the cue ball and scratched. Now Mike is joking that to call the 9 on this. And obviously he shot the 1, but 9 was just backup. He's going to try to carom it. Still at the table, 2 in on the side. Mike's got a beautiful stroke, just fires him right in. Not much Chirco can do about this, except sit and enjoy the show. Okay, Mike takes it 3-0. You may be wondering what that cloth is attached to the rack. That's something Roger invented just to save on the wear of the cloth. The balls sit on that, and then as you roll it away, the cloth comes out. So it's to save the cloth. Now, Mike has got one of the strongest and fastest breaks in the pool world. I think he's been clocked at up to about 35, 38 miles per hour, which is an incredible speed. Of course, when he does that, he doesn't have much control and things go flying. I don't believe that he hits as hard as he used to. He's got a jump shot now. I think he's slowed down, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he's breaking mostly with his play cue, just focusing on accuracy and not so much power. Wants to maintain control. That was a nice shot on that one, although it was helped a little bit by the 6 ball.
Yeah, right.
Ooh. Missed out on a 3, even the pros miss. Now let's see what Chirco can make this happen. He's got 6 balls left on the table. 4 ball might be on the left side might be the only one giving him a little trouble. I think he came out far enough. I just got to be a little bit nervous. I'm not sure that Chirco has a chance to play too many pro-level players. And I know a lot of people watching, so I think he was a little bit nervous. Mike made a beautiful cut, beautiful speed. So Mike is a 4-time Mosconi Cup player, been on the American team 4 times at the Mosconi Cup. He's just one of the best pool players in the world. He's one of the highest ranked U.S. players, that's for sure. He's been slowing down a little bit more. He's actually been transitioning to a lot of teaching, so a lot of people come to him for lessons. We have a course coming up next month, Mike and I, so we'll be teaching a course in Massachusetts for a weekend. But he has a wealth of knowledge and experience. So Chirco is down 4-0, race to 7. Oh, and Chirco scratched again. It's tough to be giving somebody a ball in hand who can run out. Now that's something you don't see. Mike took that ball in hand and set the cue ball 2 rails for position. Most amateur players would simply have not used any rails if they could. But Mike is very confident on the speed control, and he's very, very confident on his stroke. I think Mike could have comboed the 9 in, but he's got a pretty high percentage run out here. Very nice speed, and he shouldn't have too much difficulty. Can't get better than that. Okay, so Mike is up 5-0. Chirco needs to do some work. I could see Mike having a little bit of fun, so he's going to give Chirco a chance if he can, but
You got him on the ropes, Chirco.
he's there to play and he's there to win.
Use the eye up the tiger.
Mike, this is what he does.
Now Mike is
He lets you get up.
one of the classes that Mike gives, and we'll be teaching, he's got a big smile on his face, is on how to rack. And one of the keys to having a successful break is knowing how to rack and how to read the rack. And nobody does it better than Mike. Ooh, a little bit too much power. That's why he's backed off from hitting it too hard. Mike can send those things. I've seen it pop up in the air 10, 15 feet when he wants to show how hard he can hit it. And now Chirco is, he's capable of running a rack as well. So he's got a ball in hand and not many problems on the table. But he's having fun. He's smiling. He knows he's behind. And but Chirco's a good player, and he's going to play hard. See what he can do with this. He cannot afford to make too many mistakes. Can't afford to make any mistakes. The top right of your screen, you see Chris Freeman sitting back there, and Roger's ever vigilant. He was a good referee. He loved the sport, and he did a lot for the sport in New England. Okay. Got a little close to that side pocket. I know he looked worried. Nice speed, nice control. Looks like Chirco will have his first rack get on the board. Yep. So now the score is 5-1. Yeah, Mike made one mistake, fouled on the break shot, but I think he's pretty confident he's going to have the match. But let's see how much of a fight, how much of a match Chirco can make of this. Down 5-1 and a race to 7. Now there's probably about 30 people in the room. You don't see them, but there are probably 30 to 40 people in the room watching this match, mostly league players, and some of them had never seen a pro player play in person. And Chirco was one of the strongest, if not the strongest, league player at the time in that area. Yeah, Chirco's shooting a little quickly, and I don't think that's probably a good strategy at this point. He needs to take his time and consider carefully each and every shot. Mike seems to be stroking well. He's having fun. Moved that cue ball pretty perfect. With a little draw and 2 rails. Okay, Mike Dechaine is up 6-1. This is a rack your own format. Regular 9-ball rules except calling the 9. Race to 7 and Dechaine's up 6-1. I don't think Mike's going to jump the cue ball off the table twice in a row. So he'll pull back on that speed a little bit. And he did quite a bit. Still got a really nice, healthy break. Matter of fact, he's got, I think I see 5 balls on the table. So that means he's got 4 balls. He had 4 balls on that break. Pulled back on the speed and still made 4 balls. Oh, shot too quick. But he does not look like he gave Chirco a clean shot at that. I don't know if Chirco may have to say it a little bit. Might not be elevated enough. Nope. So look what he's going to do. He's calling the 9. He's having fun at this point. So he's calling the 9 in the side. See how close he gets. Oh, just missed it. So he's definitely was having fun. But I think he's going to call it again. He's calling the 9 again. He's having fun. So he's going to carry him off that ball and come back 1 or 2 rails and come back for that 9. Yep. Oh, and he made it. But what an incredible, incredible stroke. So he got that. He got that. Got that 4 ball in, and went 2 rails. Called the 9, and he made the 9, but he was punished for it. He getting scratched. So Chirco's got a 3 ball run. But Mike is having a lot of fun now, and he just showing off. If you think that first effort was a mistake, he just went and did it again. Showed you it wasn't. I've seen him make that shot a number of times. And, one point he said, Roy, I'm not even sure I know how I do it. I just know where it's going to go. And I know that's where it's going. All right, so Chirco takes advantage of Mike showing off his stroke a little bit. And now it is 6-2. Yeah, that was an incredible shot. Chirco's break. And Mike pushes. Can't see the 1 ball clearly. I believe, I don't know if Chirco's going to see it or play a safety. No, played it safe. I think he wanted to put it behind that ball on the rail. Did leave Mike a shot, not a good one, but he left him a shot. I think Mike wants to put that cue ball behind that corner ball as well. He didn't quite get the right speed. Chirco's going to call a combination bank shot. So he's going to hit that 1 ball into the 9, and he called the 9 in the side. And he got it. So Chirco takes a nice or beautiful combo bank. 1-9 combination, then a bank shot. Beautiful. Chirco comes up 6-3. Yeah, Mike has to be careful. Can't have too much fun. Chirco can shoot.
How come you always let me win?
I'm playing you. He's trying to push your handicap up on the ground. That's why.
Mike is checking that rack carefully. Want to make sure everything is touching where it should be touching. Yeah, control the cue ball. Left it right in the middle of the table. Not going to take a chance on scratching. He's going to play safe and slide that cue ball over. Look at that. Perfect speed. That was perfect cue ball control and perfect speed. Okay, Chirco can't afford it, and Mike's on the hill. I don't think he's going to be making any more of those 2-3 rail carom shots on the 9. He's going to want to finish this off. Oh, Chirco's going to have to masse, but it's a big masse. Nope, he did not get it. So he's got 2 balls at the end of the table that he's going to want to break those up. He's going to plan now how to do it. He might even try to do it right now. He's looking. Yeah, he's looking at that. Wants to break up that those 2 balls at the end rail. He's got his eye on them. And there he goes. He's not wasting any time, and he's moving that cue ball around the table beautifully. Nice stun shot, slides that cue ball over. Now he's got his choice. He can come on either side of that 9. Oh, no problem. So this is a great match. This is what it looks like for a APA skill level 9. Winnah, Chicke, Dinnah for Mike. Playing a 4-time Mosconi Cup player, Mike Dechaine. Mike is going to stand around, take a few pictures, and meet some of the league players. They all really enjoyed it. And then after this, he's going to take on some matches, just any challenges. He's going to play some racks against anybody who joins him. So you can stick around, watch how we did against some of the other league players. But this was a very fun match. Mike wins 7-3. James Chirco is a very strong player, skill level 9 in the APA, and a FargoRate of about 653 or so. We had a lot of fun, and hope you enjoy the rest. Stick around. Make sure you subscribe, share this, and take a look. Finish off the video and watch how some of these league players do against him. Here's my friend Mike LaMarca playing. But stick around and watch the rest of the video, and hope to see you next time.
just like you would have played.
And then I'm going.
I would have
I
missed
might
the
as
eight.
well try.
I might have got the cue ball there, but I would have missed the eight.
Okay, Roy, this is
All right.
you put together something that's actually pretty good. I didn't come here, but now I'm like, yeah, it actually.
No, I didn't know that. There's a lot of ways to do it. This is a 9-year-old that does it Friday night, every Friday night. Because it's every Friday night. But you think people showing up every Friday and seeing this play. They have a whole lot of following on. Oh, shit, the ball! Like I said, we can do that again.
Where's the lineup here?
I'm next.
I'm after him.
Look at all these people that just want to eat up.
5 more games.
I did.
Roy, you gonna play him?
Yeah. I'm running technology.
You run technology. That's easy.
I get in people's heads. Watch him miss. Nope, he didn't miss, did he? No,
Perfect English.
pretty nice.
English. I can power off this. She can make angles.
I lost to Mike Massey also.
I missed the angles.
Was this the second one? Was this the second one?
That was two. That was two.
Okay.
Yeah. Three
The
more.
three? All right. 4. And
Now,
then
if
you
I
got one
lie
more.
and tell everyone I've won, they're gonna know I'm lying.
After 3 more. One-handed, I don't know about that. Left-handed. Left. How you bet? I can bet. What do you bet? I'll figure it out.
Roy! I don't think it's been shoes and gotten to that long.
This table did not back well.
It's been a little bit.
No. Now what are you doing? George, one more left.
You like it?
I lost. Is she coming in today? At least I showed up. Mike, play the last one blindfolded.
Safe, let me know. See it. I think so. Maybe not.
Wow. Awesome shots.
I didn't know. Crazy English he puts on. Soft it.
I'm seeing no.
All right, George.
Now what I can do, not miss? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Don't fucking miss.
You do this every day?
And work.
What do you do for work?
I'm a salesman. No, renewal by Anderson. Sell Anderson windows.
Nice. Is this your hobby?
No, I did it professionally for 10 years. I still do it. I still play good enough to be a professional, but I'm going to get back into it slowly.
Need a more stable.
Yeah,
stable
something more long term, and then this one is solid.
These are cute.
Joe, well, Joe. Don't miss. It's all set. Can I use your stick? Hey, can I use your stick? Your stick works.
today.